Hello, my name is FreeHappyDolphin and welcome to the series' first 100-minute dive, where we play a game for roughly 100 minutes, I give my impressions, and at the end of the video we rank this game in first 100-minute dive leaderboard, based on a few criteria. But that's for later, because today we play Norland, a game from publisher Hooded Horse. You may know the titles Manor Lords, Old World, Against the Storm. Really great games from this publisher. They all have distinct style, and I think this game follows it and does really good job.
Over time, the influence of the church only grew.
As always.
But history is cyclical, and power cannot remain in one's hands for long. Wars between kingdoms flare up, one after another. Hunger and poverty force people to abandon their homes and seek refuge in neighboring settlements. Can your dynasty unite the kingdoms and halt
This land
the
reminds me
advance
of
the Dark Ages?
Civilization 6,
From
you know,
this moment
and
on,
it's loading, get in,
history is written by you.
and there's a question, can you do that? Can you bring this civilization back on track? So, welcome to the Norland. So, we just directly tell what to do for our lords, these things up here, and they guide our peasants. That's basic idea. Let's get rid of camera controls, really important to learn it each time. And pretty simple. We have mood. It consists of different things: sleep, food, rest, sex, and piety. It all sums up the mood. Also, mood is influenced by random things on fourth side. Basic needs are food and rest, and you can replenish them by food and alcohol. So alcohol for rest, that works. I guess students try that. I don't know how that went. And now each building, in each building there are workers, peasants that work, but each building needs to be managed, and it can be managed by our lords, and that's how we control our peasants. Now tutorial says to choose wrong lord, as I would perceive it. Of course, king, he may have different responsibilities, but as you see those little tools, each of them represents the skill of management, and the higher the skill, the higher production bonus, higher efficiency. So you naturally would pick the highest one, but it says to pick the middle one. And basically she just goes to the workers that work in this building and tells exactly what to do, giving orders. Now construction, we will get some resources, lumber mill, and also rutabaga field. There's fertility, as you see, so you can place technically farms here, but it won't be as fertile. And I need to place it exactly there because it's tutorial. And now we will wait until people will construct things. Again, I cannot push anything else to show you, but they're doing a good job, so we'll go pretty fast. So as you see, there are skills. We will go quickly over them before jumping into the game. There's inventory. Each person has its inventory. There could be some weapons, there could be rings. These rings represent status. We'll see that in tutorial later. Now assigning managers. Since the employees need instructions, don't forget to assign managers to the new buildings. And again, now it says the higher management skill, the more additional product the building will produce. So basically it anyway produces some product, but you can get bonus, and it depends on the management skill. Yeah, now choose the building. Oh, we try. Yeah, now we choose a building. We can upgrade it for extra production and working spot. Now it lets us to choose the best one. We'll do that here as well. In a normal game probably I wouldn't do that, but we'll see how I do that later. Even though I haven't played that much, it's a pretty fresh game for me. In fact, for everyone, it's I think a week or maybe a little more while it's out. And it's out in early access, so there might be bugs and stuff. Now, task creation. So now you can place one-time order or request ongoing support to maintain desired level. So basically we produce things. We produce this alcohol here. We have a building for that. And now we can choose to make either some amount or do until we have enough. And if we do until 100, this rutabaga, this is the plant we get from this farm. It's a food, and also it can be used to produce alcohol in 1:1 ratio. So we need 50 extra to get to 100 because we already have 50 of moonshine. And it says here the same thing. So we close production and wait for it to complete. Here we see wages of warriors, peasants, and unemployed people. We determine what wages are, and we determine what the prices are because market is ours. It's basically like a government. You determine everything, you try to rule over everything. So peasants first try to buy food, and then they use remaining money for an alcohol if they can afford it. If they cannot get alcohol after food, they will try to save it up and get it later. Usually people just get alcohol instead of food, but well, I guess they are a bit smarter. So currently workers get 8 gold, rutabaga price is 4 coins, but moonshine is 7, so it does not add up. It's not enough for peasants to buy both rutabaga and moonshine daily, so they will have to save for several days to go to tavern. Basically, peasants buy 1 food item and 1 alcohol item per day. Now let's get back to our finance. So we determine how many we want to sell per day and what's the price. Now we will reduce to 4. 4, it adds up to 8, which is the wages of peasants. And this 7 and 2 means how many of them we have. It's this total, of course. Now, by satisfying needs, you can increase average mood, which affects migration. Breakdown of our population. There is some social composition, which is interesting. Fanatics, basically they're into religion. They like to be happy, and they follow religion. So if we have some conflict with religion head, that's bad to have them. So that's one thing. Nectar addicted, well, they're just abusing substances. I mean, it's dangerous to use it, but there is benefits. You get really good skills by using this nectar. So we'll see, maybe we'll use it in next 100 minutes. That will be new for me as well. And loyalists, again, there was 2 pieces. There was loyalists and vagabonds. So one is good, one is bad. Loyalists, like the king, they are loyal and all that thing. Vagabonds, they are actually not really guided by our lords. They just criminals, and they can get to the worst criminals, cutthroats, and those badasses really can do some damage. They can steal gold, rings, and books from people, so we really want to get rid and get order in place if that happens. Also, I can quickly tell you that there's 4 different cultures. Some of them hate each other. Each of this lord can be different culture, and there's relationship things, but different modifiers are put because somebody hates because his culture is bad. We can see also expected migrants and frequent negative thoughts. So 7 people thinks that rutabaga is tasteless, for example, because it's the cheapest possible food. Okay, and now let's continue. At the bottom, the strongest negative thoughts. Yeah, I just told you that. And what else is here? Yeah, we can resolve these cheap things by getting better things. But for that, we need some knowledge, and knowledge can be acquired from books by studying them. Our lords will study books, and then they will apply that knowledge for more production, for more buildings, for example, for increased productivity and stuff. So basically, you buy a book, you learn it, you can rewrite it if you know the skill. If the lord knows the skill, he can write that book by using paper. And yeah, if the lord dies, that knowledge is wasted and somebody else needs to learn it. I'm sure it will come to the tutorial as well. But now where we can buy books. So Holy Caravan is some market for us that comes in our city for a few days. In a few days. Yeah, it arrives every 1 to 3 days. You can get gold, holy rings. Holy rings is a luxury. Yeah, well, I think we'll see that in tutorial as well, so I will not stop to that. So now wait until it comes. Yeah, here it comes. So basically we can buy books, we can buy items, and we can buy prisoners as well. It's like peasants, but they're not free. They can escape, but they work again with higher efficiency, like those that abusing those substances. So there's pros and cons for that. So in the top screen, we see a trader. We need to assign somebody to trade. Again, we see trade skill here. And the higher trade skill, the more discounts you can get while trading. Everything is a skill, so there are really some aspects of Crusader Kings. There's more skills here, but idea is the same. Your character, your capabilities influence how well you can run your kingdom. So let's go to the books. First, we need to sell 30 units of moonshine. Okay, let's use shift for that. And we can buy 1 book, hop field and beer. Basically, it allows construction of hop field, and then we can get beer. Again, as you see, we need at least 3 intelligence, or it is recommended for studying it. So more intelligence, the faster you study, you play dice better, which is again possibly indicating cheating, because dice is random, so how intelligence could improve your dice play. We'll see that later. So now let's trade. Instant trade, only 3 gold will move. And now we have that in our library. Here are all books. These are 3 categories of books what we can get. And now each book can only be studied at one time by 1 person. There's 2 of those. Actually, I haven't tried double copies, but you cannot learn on 1 book with 2 people, for example. Yeah, so as we saw, as I said, you can rewrite the book, or you can write the book if you have skill. For example, these characters on the left, they represent that they already know the skills of that book. For example, this one, she can just write a book because she knows the skill, and she will produce a book. Possibly I could sell it or keep it if she dies later, so I don't lose that knowledge, and somebody else can substitute for her. So also I can rewrite. That probably comes with not learning skill, and we can learn. So let's choose learn. We choose the best guy for that. So it will be much quicker to choose the best guy. Yeah, if at least one lord has read the book, the abilities and effects will be available for all, and if it dies, knowledge will be lost. Now, unhappy people, it changes colors, happy green, so it's yellow, and red is really unhappy. Yeah, and there's indicators, loyalty and mood. Yeah, and bad mood usually means he will not do some tasks, but if it falls below 25, he may start a rebellion and leave actually, so go out of control at all. And this guy somehow has torturous desire. So as I told, some desires are just crazy. We can let it complete, and he'll get positive boost after that. But if not, if we don't want to torture anybody, well, 3 days until it goes away, and it's pretty big discount. But he also have desire for holy rings. So sorry, I guess it was the same thing, no? I guess this desire was so bad it was torturous. Maybe that's a thing. Yeah, I don't know. But basically, we can give him a ring. Rings represent status. Basically, more you have, the happier you feel. It's a resource we cannot produce. We can trade it. We can win in dice games. But it's really precious and people like when we get it. So now we will give him 5 rings and he will be happy. So the king, and as we see, here are tasks that he's completing. Usually it's in order, but they're represented here. We can click on one if we want to complete it faster. Yeah, let's wait until it completes it. Basically, all the same tasks are represented here as well. All the same things. That finger means, and the number near the finger, it means how many buildings are managed by that person. And this is on the left, this is current task that they are doing, I guess. Now, trade. For trade, we can trade with neighbors. And our neighbors, we cannot see the map yet. Now we can. We see a lot of kingdoms. This is us. We can trade with any kingdom. These things represent outgoing sale and ingoing, so only 2 items can be traded with this, for example, kingdom. And to be able to trade with them, we need to improve a relationship, I think, to 25. So now we choose, interactions go like that. We choose kingdom, we see their family. It's the same like ours. We have some king, some other members. We have armies. Some basic info is there. And we choose with who we want to interact. That's with a king. And we go for hunting. Really, sometimes dangerous thing, but if you have good combat skill, like our king, maybe it's less dangerous, and will improve our relationship by going on a hunt. Again, we see that forts, he has few rings, he has negative mood for that. So rings really represent something. Yeah, he quickly goes there. And now it should be better relationship. Yeah, it's above 25. And now we can trade. Again, we need to assign somebody to do that. Trade only 2 of those. And the city buys. That means we can sell to them. Again, there's trading skill here. We can send a messenger as well. but trading skill is not good for him. We pay fee for a church always, 150. That's good to know. There's a lot of taxes to church. Okay, now we wait until they deal. Make a deal. Yeah, we get a letter. I'm writing to express my delight and inception of such a lucrative trade agreement. Not everyone can sheathe their sword and engage in negotiations. At the same time, we improve a bit relationship and agree to trade 15 of moonshine for 46 on a daily basis, 3 per item. So each day we have opportunity now to trade on this price. Basically, in Caravan, the guy that came to our kingdom, prices can differ based on demand and how many we sell. So it can be very high, very low. But trade agreements make so the price remains stable regardless of market situation, and basically we cannot refuse now. After we push this, we just trade. You can set it automatically, or you can just leave it, and each day you need to press and trade. Now trade goes physically. Nothing is instantaneous here. So the guy will go to the somebody will go there, trade. Every interaction between the kingdoms also is not instantaneous. You can even see the time in hours, how long it will take. And now the combat part, we will get through that as well. Basically, army composition, it can be composed of prisoners, our peasants, or mercenaries. Mercenaries, they cost more. We pay a lot of tax for church, and they're even more skilled, prepared to fight, but they arrive in a few days only. Peasants, they would be available, prisoners as well, but there's a bad thing with them. But peasants and prisoners, usually they're not experienced, and they are really likely to flee and not stay until they get experience. And now we advised to buy some mercenaries. And after that, now we have warriors. We need to create a squad, and we do that by selecting our lord. And the great thing what I like is that distribution of weapons among squad members will be automatic, with more skilled soldiers receiving higher quality equipment. At least one part where we cannot fail. I mean, that's good. So we choose our king. This command, yeah, as we see now, determines the bonus for morale of warriors. So basically, higher, it's less chance that they will flee. And also it affects training. We can trade, and dark deeds are some kind of like intrigue in Crusader Kings, if you have played it. Now creating squad, we selected our main guy. We can add now lords as warriors into that, and also we can add our warriors, but already we can add more weapons and all other stuff, though it only lets us here to add these weapons. And now we will pick up weapons and we'll be ready to fight. There's our squad, 7 troops. We have combat skill of this guy as well here. And now the bandits. Bandits also can be created, I think, by people leaving city, but we will see that soon. Right click for attack, it goes live. You can see the characters. You can see like real characters, nothing changes. Real fights, it's not only numbers, it really happens. Yeah, well, head full off. But some of them will be captured actually and will go to our side as a prisoners. So yeah, hostages who survived will be captured. Victory. Now we can counterattack. There are some bandit camps like in Manor Lords. Also some appear randomly in your province. Again, after selecting this, we need to assign action and attack. Choose the army from local map, and that's the one that we already used. 82% of win rate. Battles can be automatic or manual, like we did. We selected attack. Yeah, so now we're just waiting. There's a time until what is required to get here. Yeah, there we go. And we select this. And we see we 82% chance favorite. And we need to go for manual battle. Again, same thing, choose and attack. We can assign multiple armies to the battle, so then we could control a split army, but basically it can be one blob. I think it would be advantageous to be able to split. I haven't played a lot of combat yet, but that's my thought. So 2 captured, 1 escaped, 0 dead on both sides, and deployed also visible here. Now clearing bandit camp gets us positive relationship, some loot, those captives, 2 are here, and 75 gold. And that's it for tutorial. We are advised to search for answers for by ourselves, and now we just create new game. And now we can use our skills. Basically how this goes, of course each higher level will require more points, and points here are your age. So if I reduce here the skill, it goes to 22, and well, it's nice balance. I mean, they die if they're more experienced, they probably live longer, but you can be like, you should be less greedy, let's say. There are some cultures to choose. I think we'll go for one culture this time. Also, there's 2 traits that you can choose up front. We have to pick one negative. Again, traits, they're permanent, I think. You can acquire some by getting talents. We'll talk about it soon. And it's not the only traits that this character will have in his life. Here we see overall skills, so it's our all family skills summed up, all talents summed up, and we can choose composition of our family as well. I think we will leave, we will stay with 2 brothers and wife. Oh, it just changes each time. Let's go quickly over the skills. So manners influences interest in character from other lords, and insights from deep conversations influenced. Yeah, we'll see how it goes later. Basically, it's a relationship stat. You send people with high manners to do diplomacy. That's, I think, why we will put it on our king. Also trade. So our king, I plan to be more kind of moving lord, dealing stuff. So I think it's useful to group some of the skills, and I'll try to do that in this run. Again, trade determines prices, gives discounts, persuasion, effectiveness of actions related to influencing other characters, including dark deeds, bribery and other intrigues. Effectiveness of sermons. Sermons basically regulate fanatics and agnostics. one that loves faith and head of religion, and one that maintain a constant negative thought. So they're really disliked by bishops and other religious guys. They kind of opposites, but not exactly, because we have loyalists as well. We'll see how it goes, but that's enough to know for now. Intelligence, pretty all the same things I already told you about. Knowledge from books, the speed, susceptibility to seduction. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Basically, you seduce somebody to go in bed with you. So if you're intelligent, yeah. Insights, sudden appearance of new knowledge. So basically, knowledge can be you can get from books, and it's the same thing, but we learned in library. So sometimes, if you're really intelligent, you can just make up things and write a book, for example. It's good. Success of dark deeds and probability of winning dice games. Dice games, basically you go for the rings. It's random, but a bit it's influenced by intelligence. I don't know how much. It does not say. Management, so all the management when you go to the building and give orders. This is that efficiency teaching, so pretty clear. Teaching, you can teach to children here as well as in Crusader Kings 3. Or wise talk. Wise talk, you try to transfer knowledge from one to other. If both of them have skills but each don't know, they can have a wise talk, and there's percentage but they will transfer their skills to each other, and teaching makes it better. It's really cool, but yeah, an enlightened trait increases this chance by 35, and really good one if character is elder. Basically, if you keep it alive for long, it's plus 20%. It makes sense. All people know stuff, and they can teach you. It possibly affects learning as well. But, well, yeah. And there's a tip. You can invite friendly characters or kidnap them as well, and gain valuable knowledge. Yeah, from other cultures. So let's finish about this, and we'll go to cultures. Now, combat is just how good you are in fighting, but skill increases by receiving hits. So either you fight and gain experience in fight. If somebody hits you, you get more combat XP. That's risky. Or you can train. There's a training site where you can do that, and the command is used for dark deeds, as I see, and of course in training other warriors and remaining keeping the high morale of the unit. Now the cultures. So there are 4 cultures. Some of them hate each other, but they have each own strength and weaknesses. In our case, we value peace, we hate Kaiden, and we have some bonuses for Rutabaga and pig farms, and herbalist. And there's a language, that's a really important thing. Each book can be written in imperial language or in certain culture language. So if you're not the culture of that culture, you cannot read that book. So it's really important sometimes to have different cultures in your family. We will still go with one kind of culture. We will be able to get new lords by not actually only giving birth. We'll see how to do that later. The traits, they're not important right now. We will choose something, and the talents, yeah. So we can have 0, 1 or 2 talents, a yellow star, and the lord gains 5 more experience in their talented skills when training. So they level up faster, and when they get 15, they can get extra trait but it's really good quality basically. We cannot see it here. Let's see, maybe here. Yeah, I don't see it. Yeah, but yeah, but there's for each of them. Oh, diplomat. Here it is. I thought I saw it. So it appears down here. Each skill, each trait that can be you can get from the talent. And for example, intelligence. When you reach 15, it doubles the chances of passing knowledge onto another lord in wise conversation. So basically, they just make your qualities even better. Yeah, you can of course go on one thing and maximize your skills in one area for lords. I think we will do different thing. I think we will split. So our king, as I already told, will be not good in combat. We will not send him to the combat. We want to keep him alive. But we will put good manners, put the trade up, persuasion, bribery. Yeah, I think we will leave it because it's also traveling exercise. Intelligence, well, since he will be for long, or I think he will be, maybe that's a good thing. Have a bit up intelligence. Last run I really struggled because only one person was enough intelligent to learn quick enough and stuff. So let's put that few points here, and let's try to take some points down as well to get age down. Oh no, okay, I took it down, but it did not give me back arrows or years. Rip. That's okay. 2 for 1. 2 for 1. Okay. Teaching is somehow more valuable. I mean, I would accept it. Combat and command is really similar. I want to have both, but yeah, it does not really say it as a thing. So it can be kind of messy sometimes. You don't know which skill you can level up to certain age, or, but you know. I think the limit is 40 or 41. And here we have 41. Yeah, 42. 42. But we can get more, for example, taking out this. Yeah, so it does not matter. Okay, so these will stay. Management. He will not manage things. Combat can be good. Let's drop command. Let's add combat, because if you want to go on a hunt with a king, you don't want to get your king killed. Teaching. Now let's drop teaching as well. I'd rather have we can only one. Intelligence or combat. Let's pick combat. You know why? You know why? Because we are not going to train with him. I don't know if it's possible to train with Lord, but to get more combat, you need to go for those hunts more often and basically get in combat. If we don't want to take risks. While intelligence, well, you can just read more books and it goes up. So yeah, just pick one extra in combat. Now here. Let me see quickly. Basically, traits also increase, add buffs, and or have negative impacts, like here. Addictions, beautiful calm. I'm looking for something that would improve his diplomacy. Yeah, and I was really confused because attractive gives interest from other characters by 10, and you see beautiful interest in the character from other characters by 30. It's literally the same text, it only differs in number. Let's pick a bigger one. And the negative one, yeah, balding seems like a safe one, but it's not. I've seen guy who gets -20, I think, on mood and attractiveness, something like that. It's not good. Will not risk it. For sex, yeah, maybe that will be good. Basically, how we get offspring, kids, is when if you remember the mood, there was need for sex. So when it goes down in both characters, they just do it, and yeah, we have some little pups coming up. Also mood, I think, influences that. Yeah, and talent, let's just see what is the best talent to use. 25 bonus of interest from opposite sex and can freely visit enemy? No, just, yeah, enemy cities, okay. That might be useful to do nasty things inside, no? Forecaster. Yeah, okay, so you know the prices of caravan in advance. And notification after each. Okay, and persuasion. Grievances. I like this. I'm going to take it. Maybe we'll do some nasty things. And the name? What could be the name? I know. You may not like this, but you will be dolphin. Funny, no? Now our spouse will be free, which is, if you want to know, it's not free, it's meant to be free happy dolphin. Oh. And let's change this to not to forget, free happy missing. So happy and dolphin will be brothers, and we have free as a wife, so free wife. Yeah. Okay, so our free wife will be an intelligent one. We're going to leave it here. Management. Teaching. I like to get teaching a lot. Let's go down with others. Let's be quite direct with this. Drastic. Combat. Not happening. What's the enlightenment? Doubles the chances of passing on knowledge to another lord during wise conversation. Management. Oh yeah, so there's a building but can substitute for lords for managing buildings. You manage that building, which is chancellery, and it gets other pups to manage things for you. So basically you sacrifice one lord managing that building, and some pups can manage more buildings. It's less, I think efficiency goes down with number of those pups, of those people. So yeah, it might be not the most efficient thing, but one or two can be good if we have a big city. So it reduces the price, and teaching has a 5% chance of recognizing a new talent in their student. Oh wow. So basically this is a nice way of producing talents. I don't know if there's any random chance of getting it. I think we're going to leave it and invest in our children. For extent 12, I don't know, let's pick. Oh, we're really in a tough spot now. She's 39. There is menopause in this thing. Let's go a bit safer. 30. Let's go management down. Because intelligence we will be studying right away. Teaching, I don't know when the child comes. I want to get to the 15 quite quick. Yeah, okay. Never cheat on the spouse. How important is that? It is important, but I don't know. High fertility. Let's pick high fertility. Yeah. It should work well with teaching talent. And -1. We can choose the same one, no? Did we do it here? Yeah, that's full. So basically they both want to have sex. Why not? Because if one of them wants and other doesn't want that much, that could be a problem. But if they're both the same, where's the problem? They'll find time. Yeah, 26. Oh, that's 4 years. 9. I don't know. Well, she'll be intelligent, right? She'll have a lot of knowledge. Maybe. Yeah, 19 is 18. I think it's the limit. But it's you know, independent lord, not a child. I think that's limit. Not like in Crusaders, where a child can theoretically rule the kingdom like 1-year-old king. Of course, there are some other mechanics, but okay, let's leave it 7. Well, 7 seems a bit low. Let's be safe. 19, it's a good number. And the last guy, happy. This guy will be what? Manager? Yeah, I think manager is good. We don't need manners. We don't need trade here. Well, do we need... We can go 15 like here, but we don't have it building in front, up front, I guess, so it's not worth it. I'm thinking about combat. Early army? Because we can get lord with high combat. Of course, that's a chance, but we don't get it. But still, let's put some. Management 12. How high can we go? 13. 38. No, let's even up a bit. 8. Yeah, I think we're quite weak on combat actually. So maybe, I don't know. Let's leave it like that. I think it's fine. It's fine. So we choose a province. I don't know. This seems good. I mean, it's easy, but we have a lot of options to go for. It's good for a first time play, first 100 minutes play. Okay, we can start as already we can choose somebody to be our vassal. I will not choose that. I will go alone. I will acquire them later. I've never got anybody yet, so we will see how mechanics work there. Now we can choose our villages, what they produce, these two little things. From time to time they bring resources as a tribute, and we can choose what they will bring. I think iron is good, since it's not the building what we have right away. We cannot produce it that quickly. For the second, herb is also the one, so let's choose wisely. Maybe 2 iron will be stronger, but yeah, you know. So the main culture, independent, yeah, and this will be our province. I mean, it's good and bad, but you can choose basically with no restrictions. It provides possibility of maximum possible setups, but of course I would like to have some point system. For example, you can take like taking another vassal cost you that, so you will have less resources or something. But it's early access, it's only a week old. I think we will get those things nailed quite quickly. Of course we can create our banner, which we will do. This is solid now. And not a lot of sign colors. Let's see. Okay. Oh, it's just the colors. I'm looking for pattern actually. This is nice. What if we switch? Nah. Maybe. Yeah. Still it's missing something. I'd like to change this more, the sign. Sorry guys, I hope you're enjoying this. This is nice. I mean, let's do it. Yep. Crisis, no crisis. This is extra difficulty basically put on as I read it. Basically big army goes and tries to destroy everybody. You have basically timer for win or lose, because if you can defeat it, basically you can win against anybody probably, and if you can't, you lose. Peaceful mode, we choose normal mode. Basically in peaceful they won't attack you. It's like sandbox mode. There are modifiers again already here, and some scenarios. For example, no one takes your noble family seriously because all your lords have been blind since birth. Yeah, so some scenarios making interesting gameplay. We'll pick no scenario, just to have clean play. And let's start the game.
Nearly 200 years have passed since the end of the devastating religious war.
I think it's the same.
The Empire...
I always skip it, so I'm not really story guy, but I sometimes watch it with you guys. I did it in the last 100-minute episode with Cataclysmo. It was quite a good game. Some tips videos coming out. One of them probably already is. I don't know which order I will release it. So, beginning of the story. It's 2898 after creation of world. Pretty accurate, I'd say. Yeah, there was Crimson Empire, and there was a religious war, and now its former provinces have become barbaric kingdoms, kept the mutual destruction only by the all-powerful Church of Mother Sophia. So basically, it's the religious figure, main head of religious thing. Again, as I told, some conflicts can be there, but yeah, that's in the future. Let's start our game. It's paused. Okay. So I think, but we will send our king out straight away to get some nice talk. And I'm looking for somebody to trade right away. We have a good relationship here right off the bat. Then here does not need a lot. I'm going to trade Moonshine, not Rutabaga, because the price will be not as high. I cannot sell it for a lot because it's the first product, and well, manufacturing and producing something increases the price. Really logical, all good. So but we are not going to go for that. And maybe what we'd like to buy in the future, iron, possibly. So maybe it's more practical to go here, even though the road is bigger and it counts as it is. You need to go get through all of this, so it's longer path. So for example, if we in the future we get good relationship, we take them as a vassal. Defensive thing will be harder for us because it will be longer distance, but maybe at the time we'll already be okay with these guys. I don't know. But I want to go for this because of the iron. Yeah, that's a sign. We cannot do that yet. We don't have enough relationship. Select a king. And what do we do? Let's go hunting. Or is it good as well? Yeah, so these conversations, spending time, they also depend on mood. So bad mood usually goes to bad results as well. But it's affected by your skill as well. Big differences in skill in interaction also is not good. One side can feel mocked, for example, or laughed at. So there is some things to think about. But we can do this hunt. We have 7. And it will go well. So estimated time to complete the task is 1949. So for that time, king will not be in. So for example, because we have trading high on our king, we want to not put this on if the caravan comes and we want to trade, because we will not have the one who can get better prices. But of course, any of our lords could trade and make decisions there. Let's go for this hunting. So king is out. What else? Oh, we managed this. No, we don't want to manage a few. Sorry. These are lord houses, one by one. We can also see like this. We can see storage here. No, not on this one. Here we see in stock. And this is dormitory, basically a lot of 10 places for our peasants. There are also some other buildings what we can unlock to get some higher luxury houses. I think two per people per house. That can lead them to get better move and become loyalists. We'll see that later. Okay, so now appoint managers. Yeah, happy is the one. Is the one with the best management skills. This is our market. It's the same thing. Here we direct prices, and this is a place where people buy things with those prices. We can build a few and actually sell different things for different people. We can deselect warriors and sell only meats. Do not sell meat for peasants, for example. Have another one, and basically source things like that. Okay, we're managing this. Let's start with resource gathering. It says prison. Okay. It says it was flashing, you know why? Because somebody of our lords got knowledge right off the bat. Yeah, keeping prisoners. Our king. So there's one random knowledge what you get while starting a game, and it's prisoners this time. And he can write a book now. Now we have a book, okay. But if we wouldn't have it, he could write it and we could sell it, for example. Okay, so, but I was going to start with some resources. Again, distances matter. It's even specified in minutes. How long does it take to get to the workplace and back? And resources also really affected by this placement. You can put some buildings in between to reduce time to travel, for resources to travel, and so on. So some management, resource management also is in place in this game, which is great. I mean, more things to think about it. And we place our rutabaga as well field here. What else can we start building? We'll prioritize this one. Build this first because we need resources. And we will go and set also other stuff to build. Market altar. Yeah, it's important to get piety up until we get temple. We can replace it somewhere in the middle, I guess. Why not here? Okay, what else? Yeah, we need to produce alcohol. Yeah, warehouse. This is in between building, but we can use library. Library will be needed a lot. I will put it on the Lord side because well, Lords will learn from it. Maybe here. I'm irritated, but this is not like nicely put. I need to think where to put things. It's not in order. And now, yeah, let's put tavern close, because I think we buy it somehow from each other. People buy it, right? So they may be drinking different place. And also let's produce some alcohol also nearby. Possibly it makes sense to put some warehouse in between. We have plenty of wood, and the resources are not actually this calculated after I place a building. I can pause construction and they need to bring it there. Okay, what else we're missing? What else can we build actually? Drug den? Nectar? I don't know. Maybe we'll get into that, but of course we need to produce it as well, so building this would be not really good. Market we have. Oh, we have everything from here. Production, yeah. Army. Barracks. Maybe not yet, because we need to convert peasants to the troops. But we will do that, and we don't have training ground, so it's not useful unless I fight right away. And if nobody attacks us and we don't have bad guys, we don't need day and night patrol. Basically, if somebody attacks us, we need to gather that army like we did in tutorial. Night patrol is used for werewolves, I think. No, night. Yeah, for werewolves. But both of them, they combat those bad guys, vagabonds, and werewolves that can come from the forest. We usually get notified about them, so there's no reason to put them. And the patrol is being done by our warriors. We assign them there. Yeah, so we don't need any of those. Dormitory, I think we will need this pretty soon actually, because we are going to have a lot of migration at the start. Let's put entrance to the same side. I like to keep it close, really close. I don't know if we can cross if I do that. Yeah, let's do like that. Let's not interrupt the way this way, but we will narrow it down the line, trying to keep it everything close. And prison, we could buy prison straight away and boost productivity actually. 25, it's not a lot. It will just take a while to build everything, but it's not a lot. Prisoners. Let's build it. And there's no resources from this, so we can put it not that close. But it will be near our main hall. I don't know if that's good, because they can escape and do stuff. Yeah, maybe somewhere long way. Yeah, it will be fine. I will fill the place later. Yeah, Dynasty, yeah. As I already clicked on it, we can explore it. We can deny certain things for our lords. Nectar consumption, for example, to not get addicted because it's dangerous. Yeah, we can just change what it's allowed for each of them. And what else we want to produce? Yeah, roads we will get. That's it. That's all. Roads, they improve 60% of the speed of movement. Well, I couldn't tell it more backwards, I guess. But it costs gold. Gold, this is main treasury, main resources that we have. Yeah, and all the tiles actually do the same thing so far. It does not matter which one we choose. Brightstone looks good. I don't remember which way its entrance is. But let's just do maybe all entrances, all possible ones. Let's put roads everywhere. Again, I'm not playing for a long time at the start, but now I know what to do, what's important, and we can just set up things and explore later while game plays out. Roads, yeah, remove road. I want to be it nicer. Yeah, I can hold shift actually. Straight lines also to that production. It should go like that. Possibly nobody here, nothing here, and like this. Yep. Just do it really. Cost us money, but we have 2000s. We're really lords now. That's it. I guess we don't need any more roads. Good. So now let's let things play out a bit. People go out. Happy goes... No, Dolphin needs to go out. What's happening? Yeah, Happy giving instructions. Where are you going? Leaving the settlement. What? Happy? Dolphin. Well, that's confusing. Praying and leaving. Is it a bug? Because he's managing. And he's leaving. Well, this guy... I'm sure he's not managing anything. No, this guy is praying, yeah, of course. It's appointed once again. This guy should go for a walk. Oh yeah, I think we did slight mistake. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Come back. The dolphin is our guy. Because we chose hunting and we chose by the combat skill, it's different than dolphins 4. I don't know if it doesn't really matter. Is it relationship between factions or people hunted together? So it seems like a personal thing. Let's do it with a king, like we planned. Even it's a big risk with having 4 combat. But we will do those talks with him. We will... Let's not make it complicated when we planned. Let's follow the plan, basically. Let's follow the plan. So now we have this, and you now managing. Good. You're coming back, and he will tell them what to do. So another thing, these buildings, people working them, but they work by certain hours. They work, as we see here, 7 hours per day. I think it's everywhere. It should be. And after we work, we have fun. They do their own thing. They buy food, they go buy drinks, they have sex, they do a lot of stuff. And now we see we can change builders in our hall and our main hall, how many of them are working. We can reduce, we can change who are preferred to work in this building. Yeah, priority means just what it needs to be managed on priority basis, because like one lord can manage from 7 to 10 buildings, and sometimes they're not in time to do that, or they're too tired to do that, so they give priorities for their work. Okay, so you 3, we can see what knowledge can you acquire here. Rye field and mill is really needed one, and beer. So basically both of those are improving food or alcohol production, and mine gives us iron, yes. Let's go for beer, and I will tell you why soon. Oh, we don't have library, yeah. So let's speed up now, just we need library for learning. But basically we will go for beer because we're planning to sell moonshine. So to really go for our production to go straight for selling and selling big volumes, I think it's better to have secondary alcohol units so that we are not forced not to sell, for example. So yeah, we'll go for that first. Insufficient workers, yeah, we'll have a shortage for some time until somebody migrates. We'll have 7 because we have good mood. Yeah, one other thing I need to change is prices. Now, the wealth is 14, average wealth. We can see breakdown of our population here. Lords, total, and peasants. We don't yet have prisoners, warriors, or vagabonds. Yeah, we have 14. I'm not sure if it's how good is for them to have this extra balance. Yeah, only loving family has right to mind, so basically money is pretty stable unless they mind. I don't know, possibly they just give money or gain money without control. That's how we call mind, I don't know. Oh, and selling goods to the Holy Caravan is the primary way of obtaining them. Yeah, I was looking full of energy, bliss, new resident, nothing here. I was interested if having more gold influences mood. It doesn't not seem like. So only application to having a lot gold is in peasants. Is what? Then you reduce wages. But you can take that money, so by reducing wages or getting more, setting higher prices, you can take money from your peasants to your to just your how it's called, chest. I just so yeah, but what's the meaning of all that? I guess it does not matter if gold is anywhere else than in our chest, let's take it all the time, because gold travels in few ways. If people leave our city, if they come to our city, they come with gold. We can exchange in caravan, and also we pay taxes. Yeah, so maybe it's okay so far to pay less them and have some products that cost more, but force them to get more. As the wealth goes to zero, we will just get it up and they will live from paycheck to paycheck. Like I don't know if government tries to do that, but somehow it happens. So all money will stay in government. Yeah. So let's not change that now. Let's keep going. I was thinking about changing it so we have balance, but I figured out, well, let's take money from people. So now we have what was that? I guess I pushed on insufficient workers. Yeah, so we have our lumber mill. Let's manage that so we can have some production. Let's put the best guy into that. I don't want to overload him, but let's get resources managed by the best guy. Again, I don't see any upgrades for Rutabaga field. I see some instructions here. I'm just thinking about if it's our culture knowledge what we have. Yeah, it's not clear. Oh, we have this book starters. Yeah, like we should have by our culture. Efficiency, yeah, but we already can upgrade that thing. Okay, now we have that guy coming here. He will stay for a day. Is our king coming back in time? Where's our king? No, he's still there. I don't know. How good is this lord? Management good? I'd like to buy him. Yeah. Let's buy that. I think there's first time sale discount. Also, I will show one thing on the map. As you see, neutralization order, there are some events that you can take on a map. For example, if somebody steals those rings from other kingdom, you can buy them from the stealer with lower price, or prisoners get from lower price, but there are some social consequences, relationship consequences, because you did bad things. So there's always some kind of not gamblish, but just some decisions to make if you want to really get into and get value. And this one is ask for help, basically. Lirimos, so this guy is against this guy. Where's this? Yeah, enchantment. I guess it's just like that. And basically he's planning to get in the war and likes to enemies disappear. And if I somehow kill him, kidnap, I guess it works as well. Does it say? Captured or killed. So either killing it in a battle or duel, kidnapping. Of course, there will be consequences, but I will take 900 gold, and I will have better relationship with him. Possibly better relationship with this kingdom, maybe some neighbors. So there are some things that you can decide in the map. It's really nice. Okay, let's get back to the game. Let's get back to our country, our kingdom. And yeah, I will want to hire this lord. So that goes, basically you hire the lord for 10 days for the rings. He stays in your place, does the job like normal your family lord. Though he is a free lord until you ask him to get into your family. You can do that by increasing relationship, and then when you give him a title, he gets into your family. That costs money. You pay church because you give him a title, and all titles as well goes through the church. That's how it goes. So we will get him. But now again with trader, what do you want to buy from him? Resources, not now. Um, Books. Books is something I want to buy. Peasant's book. Scaffold. This is kind of getting things in order thing. Temple. Yeah. Herbalist. I'm going to take everything, honestly. Fertilize correctly. Now this really green book, it not only requires certain language, which symbolizes by we, but because it's green, it's really hard to understand, I guess. And there's different intelligence levels recommended. 9 for this and 13 for this. So I don't know if it's unallowed. Possibly it's just really long to study book. So we need to start with simple ones. Fertilize. What was the thing? I cannot go out without closing and needing to put action again. But I was thinking, was it rutabaga efficiency, not fertilizing? I think it was. And 200 isn't a lot. Let's buy. Flavor ale makes our beer better. Let's just grab it. Longevity, this is good. Causing, I cannot do that. I cannot move my mouse. A special diet and mental state will help slow down aging, causing it to begin 10 days later. So aging goes day by day somehow. I don't know what happens with aging. Possibly you lose skills, maybe. And also, of course, you will die at some point. Yeah, only this is special knowledge. It affects personally, so you need to study to get it. And the last one, may stun. Your lords and warriors have 3 times a chance to daze with maces regardless of their skill. This is good, but yeah, maybe let's save some money. We already spent 1100. 500? Yeah, we can survive it with 500. Our peasants have a lot of gold, as we've seen, so we'll get it from there. What can we sell actually? Maybe let's not sell anything. Yeah. Also prisoners. We can buy prisoners. We haven't built a prison yet. And there's funny bonuses for price. It's 105 because it can produce some child. It does not miss loved ones. And of course have high combat skills. Okay, let's just do this trade. Let's just get him. Hire Lord for 10 days with happy. Yeah, we have 50% discount for a first trade. We completed hunting. No consequences. There was a time I was getting some bruises and I think bones broken or something like that. It appears here. There is a pain threshold. And you can die from pain shock. There's a lot of things. Basically, we need to have medical salve all the time because bruises can become infected and then they become gangrene, which is not inflamed bound, and this just is death. There's nothing you can do about it. So yeah, he will come back. We have economic report, of course, minus 1500 because we bought a lot of books. And free lord for 10 days. So at day 10, we need to be ready, either let him go, rehire, or we need to have a good relationship and buy him into our family. So we have some notifications. Lumber mill, well, this is a bug. I've seen it all the time. Even we have it, even it's working. Well, instructions not yet received, but it's just a bug. Nowhere to pray. We need a temple, basically. We cannot build it, I think, right? Yeah. We need knowledge. There was no book for that. Do we have it? Yeah, we have it here. But we cannot learn anything yet. Alcohol production. An enemy is spotting. A lord has no housing. So let's fix all of those. Let's build our new lord a house. Otherwise, he'll be pretty unhappy. Right here. It can be not priority. It's fine. Alcohol, now constructions, production. We still cannot do that because it's not constructed. People are not constructing it in the nighttime. They're sleeping right here. Some of them are doing some things. We can select actually each of those pups, people, and see their status, their individual inventory, mood, culture, age. King has returned. He has really good loyalty. What needs does he have? IT, sex, food. Yeah, let's leave him here for a bit and we will send him away once again. That's what his job meant to be. And my loneliness, so maybe we'll interact and help out each other. So still same things. Now we'll go at full speed. So it takes a while to figure out things, as we've seen. But after that it goes pretty quickly. So I think I taught really a lot of basics. And a lot of basics are not actually taught in that tutorial. As we've seen, it's quite limited. It's all that there is, and it does not really tell you everything. So this video actually can be helpful. We'll just share it for other people. This is a nice game. Okay, so now King's ambitions, something that our king wants to complete. If we achieve it, that's good. If he fails, he feels like a failure. I think there's even a sentence that says exactly these words. Now, it recommends us to be fertile, basically get 57 people in our kingdom. I think this is the most, this makes the most sense, because if you can conquer, and you don't have 57 people who probably rushed and there's a risk, I don't know. There's of course diplomatic way to do that. You can either conquer by force, or you can agree diplomatically to be in alliance, but I think that's not counting as vassals. Well, we'll see, we'll check it. Now unifier, expand alliance. Oh, so yeah, it's two different things. So you can choose between war and diplomacy, or you can be really strong in economy and create production of 1500. We choose fertile, and now let's just oh, we cannot do that, but basically there was a report what we all already looked at. It's basically counts our GDP, how many products we sell for what value, how much product of a product we create. So King's ambition is here. And it says progress. Now this is relationship to the church head. It gets it will be okay if we have a temple and we have a bishop. Relationship with bishop will make influence to that. Okay, let's assign people actually. I think we'll have a lot of places soon without workers. Yeah, here we need one. 3 has good management. Let's stop for a second. Yeah, I put it on management as well. Maybe that's fine. Let's split responsibilities straight away. This will be managed. Tavern. There nobody managing this. It's open from 18 to 24. Hall from 17 to 24. Builders are here, but basically this is a place for our lords. That's why it's open at night. Let's start learning as the library is already here. Let's put our king straight away on... Oh, that takes super long time. Is it better to learn, like teach him easier things first and get the skill up? I don't know, it should be possibly faster to get skill and then go for this. And for this guy, it's 12 hours. Yeah, it must be faster. You don't need to spend 100 hours on different books to get it. So yeah, let's do that. Also, but I mean, it takes 10. It begins 10 days later, so it's not really pressure, really in rush for her. For him, it might be. What else would I want to do? Peasant house. Loyalists. Loyalists are a good thing. Beer. Yeah, we said we were going for beer. $12 hours for him, 7 for her. That's not a big difference. Yeah, let's just split learning. Let's get beer first, faster, and other type of food after that. This guy will not study right now. He has more things to do. It's full plate already. This management is not bad. So we will use that soon. Let's keep going now. Yeah, and there are some small interactions like these. Yeah, new level, but admired Aeon. And these things actually increase your mood, and they can become as a thoughts and be visible as a history. Also, there is some history no longer not yet visible. Yeah, let's stop for a second. We need to assign workers. Also, another thing, workers, instructors rather. Yeah, they are having something because she's inspired as well. It's +5 to all skills. She's really good at everything right now. They are having sex. I mean, choices. Anyway, what I was going to tell. I forgot. Yeah, let's put this guy here. Let me think what I was going about to sell. Sell. I guess I will remember. Again, trader comes. Do we want anything from him? Coronation, okay. ceremony, so some exact things with getting king. Uh, hmm. Yeah, what I was going to tell you about. Something about the time. Yeah, to the workspace. It's calculating. I already told you that. Yeah, economic report. Yeah, so as we see, gold balance plus 47, so we are getting money from our peasants successfully. Paid some wages, produced some things. Yeah, and gold sold in local markets is 122. And investment, so basically we really ripping our people because we produced less and got more gold. But I don't yet see any disadvantages for that. As I told, well, let's just get all gold to the treasury. That's the word I was looking at then. I don't know. Maybe there is disadvantage. We'll know soon, I guess. And other things, other ways you can get gold is to... Oh, why you're sleeping here? Sorry. Oh, it's not completed yet. I thought, why? What the fuck? Yeah, okay, so other ways you can trade with people, with kingdoms and get gold that way, or sell with a caravan. So there's really limited ways gold can transfer. It also can be stolen by cutthroats. Also, we have a lot of summary. Warehouse does not have instructions yet. Yeah, he did not work yet here. All the things is presented really clearly. So for now, we will let our king to read that book. It takes 1 day, I guess. Well, that was pretty slow though. As in 12 hours. He still has no housing. Enemies plotting. Yeah, we have some hostile people towards us. So it's... Yeah, trade offered 2 prisoners for 24. Bandit leader. So we're trading with bandits. I don't know. We don't yet have prison. We will have soon. But then we also need either those how they're called scaffolds or warriors, I guess, to keep control. So let's not do that. Now let's get to the 30 production. We can produce a lot more, but let's just do that. What happened? Request for assistance. Yeah, this is another event. So there is a threat of vassalization because one guy is really strong, and I can go and help and prevent it and increase relationship with one, and yeah, just stop this expansion. Is it a guy that I care about though? No, this is red because I care, but he doesn't get a lot stronger because I want to build something with him. Though at the same time, yeah, we could already start trading. We will wait for that. Oh, this is confusing. It looks like the same country, but yeah, it will be connected if it will be under same control. We don't see anything similar here. This is our little kingdom. So how our people are doing? We can see all... Yeah, we have fanatics and loyalists as well. One lord is loyal. Okay. So capital is decreasing slightly, of course. Getting moonshine. Yeah, we'll have that soon. Actually, we may set up that trade. Hop and beer. Peasant house. What now? To learn for her. Temple. Is it a problem? Not yet. But we have... yeah, actually that will be a problem. We have fanatics. And these are religious guys. And they really like to have temples. Or they don't like when there is no one. No temple. But also it triggers to having a lot of fanatics after this, so it's kind of, you know, I don't know. Let's now do something else. Let's do peasant house. Yeah, let's do peasant house. Let's get those loyalists faster. Open beer learned, so we now can produce, just get some buildings on. So there's Hopfield. And yeah, we already have building for producing something. We need a leaf of something as well. I don't know how to get it. Would we have we don't have items, resources kind of bring down. Because we would need to buy that then. Let's buy some straight away. How do I get it? Yeah. Does not tell yet. But it can tell here. Herbs. No, it's not the thing. What else? Oh, we have a menu here. Upgrades? No, I don't see that thing. Where does it come from? What is it in the first place? How to figure this out? I mean, he will get books, I guess, and could just try to figure it out like that by getting a book, because the building will not be here unless I have book. But I can see all the books what are available now. There is just upgrades. What does it bring? But herbalist has nothing to do that now. Collect herbs in nearby forest. Okay. Mine temple. It's really troubling, but it does not say. It does not say here. What is it? I don't even know the name. Okay, we will cross the river when we come to that. Let's just... Oh, yeah, hop. Flavor used to production of beer and flavored ale. Hop fields. It's grown in hop fields. Okay, so wait a second. Ah, I get it. This is Hopfield. And we don't have another resource, which is rye, I guess. We need rye farms. So we cannot really get beer straight away. We still need both of them. Both of those rye field and hop field and a beer. But I think figured out. We're playing a lot longer than 100 minutes now. Still want to do a few things before we wrap this up. Though, I mean, maybe I'll do some campaign with different cultures, challenges. We'll see. I certainly will play this game by myself. So maybe some tips come on the way, like right now we had with Cataclysma. Yeah, I see we need more houses. Did we already get... No. So let's build one big one. One big one. It's pretty late right now already. Let's build dormitory like this, and the next one will be much more luxurious one. There's also soil fertility and deforestation thing. If you cut a lot of trees, you lose fertility, and fertility can be gained back in the fields by using wood, burning wood and leaving. It automatically does everything, but there can be some times without goods being produced because it needs to be replenished. And we have rye field and mill. There's straight away start with no, we won't learn anything now. Do you get anything? Intelligence 5, so it should make it faster now to get this longevity. It's what? Yeah, learn. 114. Maybe it was 5. It must have been. It was 1 something. Anyway, my plan was to send him again now to this place. King is out. King is doing stuff. Mood. Yeah, he has a relationship, and if I pick his, I cannot pick his, I don't know, it's his wife. Queen. It's interesting. I was thinking, is it kingdom in relationship or personal? Here we can do those things, but no longer there is anything to indicate that it changes. Anyway, I want to set up a trade. Dolphin -3. It's -3. Yeah, we have good skill, but this guy has level 11, so he's better and he gets a better price. And nevertheless, it's better. Well, is it? Wait a second. Is it better than selling it for caravan? It must be. In the long run, it surely will be. Again, there's no way to get experience in trade when doing trade. So let's just do the trade. And now let's build that rye farm. Good. Daily statistics. We have 3 migrants. Nothing else going around. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you guys. These lords manage buildings, but they manage them for 3 days straight, and then they start to be unmanaged. They work for 3 days, and you need to manually put them back in. Now, few of them needs manager. It's again split load. I put the same lord here. Maybe it's also useful to do, so he doesn't have to cover a lot of distance for managing. If in between, of course, he doesn't do other stuff, which sometimes happen. Also, another thing that you still don't know if you don't play this game, you can cancel tasks you've been given. Also, you can click on it and do it straight away. There are 5 migrants. Again, good mood in our place. Let's see what we need. Very tasty and roast meat for an entire day. Really good ale. Is it what we need now? Actually, I'd like to get barracks and trading. Yeah, mill. It's for food. Basically, rye also goes to waste. It can be used in beer or converted to flour, which is food. That's why it's useful to set certain how many things to do or until, because certain quotas, because well, you want to plan. There was one more thing I can build. Yeah, it's peasant's house. Let's do that straight away. It's not that cheap to build. It requires iron, but we still have a lot of it. Let's build a few. Oh, I messed it up. Do I get resources back? Yeah, no resources have been assigned yet. Yeah, because I want to exit to be to the road, and it has been in this way, but somehow this one I turned. Yeah, let's do 3. 6 people coming in. Yeah. Let's extend road a bit. And let's play. Build the lumber mill. Even if I, refresh or cancel, it still goes back. Yes, debug. Dolphin doing stuff. 3, not learning yet. Not learning now. Doing nothing. Oh, doing nothing. Okay, so... Oh, she's pregnant. That's good. So we need to learn a lot now. Just put her on learning stuff, because she won't be able to do a lot of things because she will educate our child. What we need now. Let's get this. Fertilize correctly. Half of the amount of wood. We're not short on wood. Temple. These things can be quite useful soon if we have a lot of fanatics. One. So just be happy, I guess. Because the problem is that, yeah, I can build a temple, which would increase fanatics number, which I don't want to do. But also I can do in temple those anti-fanatic things, but then this a religion figure won't like it. So it's good and bad. So let's not get into that yet. Let's get this. Better drinks. Everybody is... Oh, did you hear music? Wow, such a detail. It's nice that we have these small things that happen, really happen. It's not numbers. Gold doesn't move recklessly. I mean, it comes with peasants, possibly leave with peasants, and it's calculated behind, I hope, or behind. I hope. Yeah, we don't have 18 of moonshine yet. We cannot do this trade. How people are drinking things. You will still buy not cheap stuff. Lords and prisoners 7. Okay, did we get double portions? But that also brought some gold, so that's good. How you guys earn gold, by the way? Yeah, this is in place. I know. In 20 minutes, it says the time. I like this. I like this. And yeah, we have trade equipment. We don't have enough of trading resource yet. And peaceful alliances works on strength as well. The new empire. This is event that lets you or asks you to unite 12 provinces and then proclaim yourself a new emperor and challenge church inquisition. Basically, I think I haven't played until that point, but I think all the progress towards goes towards being against the church in the end game. You get every kingdom or a lot of kingdoms, and then it's one-on-one. Possibly you just scale. It's nice. It's nice. What you do, you sleep. I guess you've been traveling at night. Yeah, we need to sleep. Had orgasm twice. Yeah, but it's one kid, no? Fatigue. Yeah, we will rest. Okay, so let him sleep a bit. I want to send him more to more nearby kingdoms to establish some relationship. Yeah, you see? This is already allied. Yeah. Oh, these guys. So these guys are looking for marriage, for proposals. Wait, let me see. Setisa. Yeah, that's her. So when women marry, they go to somebody's house and their king gets money, which in this case is 446, and it depends on strength of a house he has. And now yeah, it differs, price differs. And if it's a guy, he can search for a woman as well and then pay the price. It works both ways basically, and with our characters as well. I've seen that order is up. Let's trade. Trade is also takes time, so somebody will go physically and trade for me. Trader, yeah, I wanted to get some books from you. Oh, you know the problem, he's better trader, so now our guy doesn't really work that much. Oh, and this is good. We want this for training and combat thing. We still have some rings. They will no longer be discounts, but maybe 18%. Okay, let's get her. Maybe we'll do some things. I mean, we can get him, get her into our family and have more offspring. Gold, yeah, we don't see how much gold he has until we do interaction. Let's do interaction though. We will choose dolphin because we want to increase our guy's skill. We don't know if we will stay with him. What are you pointing to? Oh, okay. No, I don't know what you're pointing to. Oh, ambition. Okay. Thank you. Lumber mills need upgrading. Yeah, we can upgrade. Get another guy here. I'm happy with that. And also it improves efficiency as well. Happy, it's time to marry. Who knows, maybe soon it will be true. Let's build another house for our lord. And also we can do production of a flour. Now until 70, it would be good to know how much do you produce. Maybe you already know actually. Where is it? No, we don't know. Yes, we know about wood, but not about these two things. So it's not clear. Let's put production. We will have beer. So let's put 18 it is. No, we want max here. Right? Because we won't eat a lot of it. This will go down, of course. We're not producing 100. But the main question is here. Let's keep it leveled. You take a lot of it, of course. 3 and 6 and 6, right? Let's see. Let's see how it goes. Economic report, still soaking our peasants and still producing. No, we produced actually more than we sold, because I know where it came from. Because of a trade what we did with another kingdom, we got a bit worse price. So again, as we see, we got less, and it counts for that. So basically, the value was bigger than we sold for. Okay, dolphin is doing nothing. Yeah, regaining some stuff. Piety. Yeah, well, the thing is that Temple is really good at establishing piety back. Yeah, we have you here. I want to improve relationship with you. Wait, we can do that? What's relationship with us? Yeah, wow, why? Appearance matters. Influence of alcohol had an impact. Need for sex implies as well. Spell, yeah, I've seen it. Okay, so I think I'm getting her right away. Let's just grant her a title. And yeah, as I told, there's limited amount of titles, of course, and there's a price for getting title. Let's get it. Just because he wants to marry, we will marry them, and yeah, we'll see how it goes after. And our wife can teach both of those kids and have new talents emerge after she reaches 15 skill. Neutralization order, sale of prisoners, we can see all action without going outside of our kingdom. This is really practical. We still have 5 free people. Free people are not good, basically, because we either have to pay them wage, or if they go with bad mood, they get bad mood because they cannot get food or alcohol. We could... I still want to keep a mood up, though. That would be cost of our treasury, of course. So basically we need to sell enough resources, and this gets us 70. We can hold enough, we can pay unemployed people 70, because these things will cancel out. They get paid 5, for example, it make it 2 and 3 or something like that. They buy the same amount, same value as we give them wage. And unemployed, yeah, but they also buy, but they don't produce. So they're, so it doesn't matter, actually, but we still are liability. Okay, let's put some wage on them as well. No peasants. Wouldn't they feel offended? Maybe not. We'll see. See how it goes. We have this better place to stay. We have 1 loyalist. Yeah, they are indicated with crown sign. And we have first neighbor coming to our place to do something, to talk, greeting king, getting a relationship. Basically, when any other lord comes, he goes to the as a guest into the hall, or in an empty lord house. He may stay around, we can interact with him without going elsewhere. It's really nice when it happens. Oh, something happened. Going on a date. I saw something of the rings. Yeah, I missed it. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, lost in Dice game. Was it against me? Expires in 3 hours. I don't know how much it was starting. Well, never mind. So, we have some things to clear. Yeah, we can marry him. And if we have a good relationship, educate. Yeah, we can educate things, educate our lords with one another. Marry. Yeah. Good. Nice. Let's marry. And what else? Treasury is nearly empty. That's because it goes negative a bit. Rumors spread. Okay, so they do this dice games without without my consent, but I don't see that inventory or our treasury changes, which is interesting. We'll see. So okay, we can see that we produce 79 of those and 49 today. Okay, it would be helpful to see average actually. Well, we can increase our production. 44, 17, and well, that's quite high actually. How much we use of those things? 11 for flour, 5. Yeah, nobody actually buys this worse alcohol. Also want to check on people. Yeah, 4. It goes down now. It would be helpful to equalize things. 3. Let's make it 2. So now we can buy and not lose any value if we want. If not, we can save and give the last gold things to us. Also, I think I will make this automatic. Do not miss it. Gold balance minus 300. Why? Oh, I got her into our family. That's correct. Dolphin is sleeping. Now the new day, and we will send him away. We'll send him away to give some new relationship. We want to expand. Of course, we are now stronger. We need to be. We need to have barracks at first to be not. Oh, who is this? Are we in war? Oh. Let's build barracks. I know it's stupid to do that. Yep. I hope we're not getting screwed here. I was thinking about continuing this. We can get mercenaries, right? It will cost a lot of money. And we can get 1. Basically. Cost 36 per day. And it takes 3 days to come. So basically we're going to be fighting with our royal family. Yeah. I need it to be less peaceful, I guess. Is she really coming to me? No, okay. Okay, we evaded an arrow. Now we'll be serious about it. And yeah. We need training grounds. Who else can we trade here? With these guys, Moonshine as well. And these guys. Everybody likes Moonshine. Yeah, 10 and 15. This is much quicker. Let's go spend time. Dolphin, good luck. You're doing nothing. Have nice management. You know, let's just take her out of management. And put her. Yeah. Also, we could split some things as well between these two guys. Agnostic. Loneliness. Nobody of them are overworked. But he wants to spend more time with her. And he is our family member. So let's just take one thing from him. Storage, Utapaga field. Lumber mill is quite a way, right? But he's 11. Yeah, but that is 9. That's fine. Let's do this. Split. Load. We have 4, and how many places we have? Does it tell? No, let's see it. Fatigue. Okay, people are fatigued. flavored ale. Let's get tempo, I don't know. Fertilize correctly, yeah, let's get it. Especially because she's going to do that pretty quickly. And how do we do that? Oh, we need herbs. Okay. Okay. It's interesting what's the value of that, but we cannot know yet. Okay. It's a nice game, I'd say. I'd really like to get training grounds and try to get an army and get alliance. But if we can't, management, training ground, here we go. 100, I think we will leave it at 100. We can, I don't like to sell unproduced and yeah, unproduced basically resources, so we could sell the moonshine, but we instead do rutabaga. Yeah, let's put 100 here. 0. And let's go for training ground. Can do that. He's out, right? Can learn it quick. 13 hours for happy. Yeah, you have less work. Good. And also we want herbalists as well. Nothing really happened. Average wood is not that high. 49, 45. What people buy. Yeah, a 12 out of 12 and 8 out of 8, my lords. I'd be not so happy. It indicates going up now. We already have different cultures in our town. $36, but that's a number, right? Migrants expected today 0, so we can stay with this number. Actually, could build just one more better house for somebody to get better wood, and maybe if somebody comes, you already have it in place. Spending time together, yeah, okay. And how is it? How was it? Good. Plus 47. That's great. What? Why the trading is different? Sells wood but buys rutabaga? Okay, but why not? It's changed, it's not updated somehow. Maybe tomorrow it will be. Plus 70. So yeah, we somehow equal out our economy inside and just got income from our trade. Yeah, so the day starts. It's still here. It's still here. But if I trade again, I don't want to trade unproduced unprocessed resource. But let's get this deal anyway. He's the best guy to do that. I won't resist. Trade is high here. even though he has a lot of work. Okay, and now let's increase. Should we though? Yeah, well, if we buy it, the moonshine, let's increase the quotas for it. Oh, there's massive, actually. Let's leave it. Can we improve productivity? Because I don't like it now. Yeah, we need some iron. And these guys, when are going to bring me iron? 24 days. Not a lot. Not a lot. Not a lot, I mean, not close. It's a lot of days. Okay, guys. You know what? I think it's been like 2 hours already. I think we will stop the game right here and jump to the rankings. And maybe if you like this video, if you like this game, maybe we will come back with this save in this series to finish this off. So we'll see what you like, if you like. And now let's jump to rankings. So let's evaluate this game. Some people compare it to Rimworld, which I unfortunately haven't played, but I have played Crusader Kings series, and Norland definitely seems like more relaxed, chill version of Paradox games. First category, short-term engagement. It is really fun to start playing this game. The only downside would be the tutorial, because you need to figure out a lot of things afterward, but that's for another category. The story behind the gameplay is solid, each lord is a different character with their own moods and objectives. The complexity for short-term play is good enough, so I really like this simplified version of Crusader Kings. 5 out of 5. Replayability and complexity is a different story. Even though it seems you can choose a few different economy models, there are not that many food or alcohol choices. Diplomacy is also super simple, and everything goes towards growing bigger in almost repetitive manner. There is an effort to change it, different starting scenarios and modifiers for example, but it does not change gameplay itself, just challenges you to narrow your choices even more. Since it's possible to use slightly different economy models, I will give it a higher score than previously reviewed Cataclysmo, but they're basically lie in the same place. 3.5 out of 5. Visuals and audio. Again, Cataclysmo was a similar game in this aspect as well. Both of them are early access games, not really relying on graphics or super complex gameplay. So Norland also does a great job of creating its style without expensive graphics or effects. However, in this title I would like to see just a bit better job on environment graphics part. I know its style allows it to get away with it, but it seems to be slightly off compared to Cataclysmo. 3.5 out of 5. Handling and user interface, I don't see any major negatives here. Menus are clear, controls are not a big part of the game, and you get some nice statistics to control your economy. The game is stable and you get great menus such as in-game wiki and pop-ups to explain concepts. 5 out of 5. Uniqueness does not seem to be a great part of a game, even though it does not do a bad job. I don't know how well it compares to Rimworld, but against Crusader Kings 3 for example, I would choose Norland just for a few dozen hours maybe, until all scenarios are exhausted. There are some interesting choices in how you can control economy, learn and maintain skills through the books, and who wouldn't be happy to lead their mini kingdom. However, I don't feel there's a lot of wow factor or emotional impact. 2 out of 5. As for negative factors, the main one is tutorial. It does explain a few main mechanics, but in first gameplay I had to do a lot of reading to know what's going on. I understand that the game is in early access and does not have enough depth to be interesting after explaining everything, but it still seems it could have done a better job. I have seen a few bugs, but it's an early access, and there have been many fixes. The price with a 20% discount for release is fine at 24 euros, so for negative aspects it will be just -1. This makes total of 3.6 stars, just short of the last game in the series Cataclysma and taking second place. As always, I'm interested in your opinions on evaluation. Also let me know if you'd like to see me play scenarios from Norland. See you next time.